Hi guys, welcome back. So you can probably see we're in a little bit of a different format today, different setting, different location. So today I'm going to be taking you through the beauty products that I have packed and taken to Amsterdam with me. So when you guys watch this, we will have just come back from Amsterdam, but as I'm filming it, it is the day before we go, so I thought while I'm packing, just film it at the same time and then you guys can see what I take with me. And I love these kind of videos because I love seeing what people take away with them, why they take them, and I think you can get an idea of what products people really love by what they actually want to take away with them if they had to choose just certain products to use for a certain amount of time period. But also there's just some like good hints and tips if you are going away and you don't quite know what to pack. So yeah. But yeah, without further ado, I am going to get started. So generally the first thing you need when you pack any sort of beauty is a makeup bag of some sort. So I am using these two, which are from Zoella's core collection, I believe. So there's this great big one which is perfect for holidays and taking away. I got this earlier in the year and used it when I went away for the week to Italy in June. And it's great because it holds so much stuff in here, like even the makeup bag fits in there as well, and then everything is just all in one place. I really like that, and I just love the little design as well. And then for my makeup, I'm just going to put it in the matching makeup bag, which again is a Zoella one. I really love the shape of this. I think it's just quite big. You can fit everything you need to in here, and again I just like the design and they go together, so it makes sense, and this fits in that. So that's where we're going to go, and I'm going to start with the makeup first. So I'll pop this to one side. So let's start with base, and primer wise, there's not many I'm really loving at the moment, but I have recently been using, I've recently been loving the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, and it's a little travel version, so it's actually really handy, but it just helps to brighten the skin, and I found that actually makeup sits really nicely over the top of this, especially one of the foundations I'm going to be taking with me. So I'm going to take that as my primer. And then base wise, foundation. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Dream Cushion foundation, and this is going to go in my hand luggage. Just because this is a really nice foundation for touch-ups. It's very like low maintenance, low key, like low duty days. So I think this is going to be perfect for a weekend away. And it's going to be perfect for going in my hand luggage, because when we get to the other side of Amsterdam, I think we land at somewhere like 11:30, and we can't check into the hotel until like 3 o'clock. So I'll probably need to touch up. So that will just be good to go in there. So I'm going to pop that to one side because it's going to go in my hand luggage. And then the foundation I'm going to take with me as well is going to be the Dior Skin Forever foundation. It's just my ultimate foundation. It is really like high coverage, it's very long lasting, very heavy duty, so perfect for a weekend in the city. And it's just going to be nicer for those days where I want a little bit extra coverage. So that'll go in there. And then concealer wise, I'm going to be taking my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer for under the eyes, and my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer for any blemishes and redness. And then I am also going to take the Rimmel Insta Conceal and Correct palette. So previously I haven't really liked this, but I have found that the green is actually I have been feeling very red along my cheeks at the moment, around the nose, and I've been using that a lot and it has helped. So I am going to take that with me. I'm kind of rethinking my original thoughts on that one, but I do like it. And then powder wise, I'm just going to take the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte because it is the best setting powder I have ever tried, and I really like that. So that is base. And then moving on to things like blushes, bronzers, contour highlights, things like that. I'm actually just going to take the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Surreal Light palette. I think face palettes are incredible for when you want to go away, because you just basically have to take one product instead of taking loads of like different products. And sometimes these sorts of things like bronzers and blushes, they are the bulkier side of things, so just using something like a palette is really handy. And this has a illuminating powder, so if I wanted to be illuminated instead of like a matte powder, then I can do that. It has two blushes, it has a bronzer which is beautiful. It does have a strobing powder which I'm not 100% on, so I'm probably going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Adored as well for highlight, because I do prefer that. But otherwise I think that is basically it for sort of finishing side of things on my face. Eyes. So I've been thinking about what I want to do with eyes for a few days, because when you go away I think the perfect thing to take is an eyeshadow palette, because you have a whole variety of different colours that you can use and it's great. So I am going to take the Maybelline The Nudes palette, and this is their original one, so it's all like the bronzes, the browns, the golds. It's just really nice. It's got some cool tone colours in there, it's got some warm toned colours in there, and I just think it's perfect, and I think it's just going to do everything I wanted to do. I do love my Naked palettes, but they're just quite long and big and bulky, so for taking away view it's not ideal, whereas this is a very slim line and it's not too big and it fits in very nicely. But I am also going to take my two by Terry Ombre Black Stars. So I've got Bronze Moon and Misty Rock, and I've just fallen back in love with these lately. I just think they're really, really easy and low maintenance. So I think if there's days that I just want to get up and go, then I can just use these, blend them out, and I'm going to be okay. So I'm going to pop those in as well. I'm going to take my trusty Stila All Day Liquid Liner because I can't live without that. And then mascara wise, I'm going to take, now I do have a little mini of the Benefit Bare Real, but I've recently purchased the L'Oreal Paradise mascara and I really, really want to try this out more. So I think if I take this and only this, then I'm going to try it out and I'm going to have to decide whether or not I like it. So I'm going to take that and hope the package is good to room because it's beautiful. But again, I'm probably going to stick this in, so I'm going to take that and then I'm going to put the Bare Real Mini in my hand luggage. Just again for top-ups. Now lips. This is always my biggest struggle in terms of choosing what lip looks I want to go for. I'm only there for 3 nights, so I can't go too mad. So I'm going to go mainly for a nude or a red lip. So let's take a look. So I'm going to need some lip liner. So I'm going to take my MAC Soar Lip Liner because any nude colour that I go is going to go beautifully with that, and it just gives a really lovely mauvey undertone to it, which I like. It's going to make it feel a little bit more autumny. And then I'm also going to take, I think I've got a red here, yeah, the red. This is the Topshop lip liner and this is in the colour Deception, so that would just be good for any reds that I take. It's just a very nice normal red undertone. The red I am going to take that I feel like I have to is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the colour Amsterdam, because it's called Amsterdam, so that is going in there. That is kind of a must. And then the nude, I might take 2 nudes. Is that slightly over the top? Yeah, I'm going to take a matte nude. So I'm going to take the Rimmel, the Only One Matte, and this is in the shade High Fly because that goes beautifully with the Soar Lip Liner. And then I'm also going to take my MAC Alessandra lipstick because it is my absolute favourite and I can't live without it, and that is going to go in my hand luggage. So that is everything makeup wise. So I'm just going to zip that up. That is done. Let's think about brushes. So let's pick some of these out. So I'm going to need my buffing brush for foundation and stuff. I'm going to need my powder brush, my blush brush, and then I'm just going to take a eyeshadow brush as well. So I'm going to take my favourite one, which is an Eco Tools Duo eyeshadow brush, and I've got like blending on one side and shading on the other. So I'm going to take that, but I'm also going to take the Real Techniques. I think this is the shading brush just to have a little bit more definition. So that's all I'm going to take brush wise. I'm not going to take loads and loads because I just don't feel like I need to. Okay, so makeup is in here, brushes are nicely balanced on the top. So I'm going to do the big stuff first. I'm going to do skincare. Let's have a look, see what I've got in here. So I've got a couple of minis that I can take with me. So I've got the Clinique Liquid Facial Soap, which is in Mild. It's a dry for combination skin. This is really, really nice, but I do tend to just take it with me on holidays and things like that because it is mini, it's nice and easy. And it's also nice to use just with a flannel or something, whereas I find some of my more gel cleansers and things I need a muslin cloth and then something extra I have to take and I can't be bothered. So that's that. And then I'm also going to take the Nip and Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads. So these are to be used after you cleanse as a little bit of an exfoliant and toner. So I'm going to take those. I haven't used them before, so I'll be interested to see how they work. And then moisture wise, I'm just going to take another mini, which is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion Plush. Again, I do really, really like that, so I'm excited to be wearing that. And then it's kind of literally all I'm going to take skincare wise, mainly because I don't really want to like overdo anything, and yeah, I just feel like I don't really need a lot while I'm there. Hair wise, I have bought a couple of minis from Boots. So these are the Charles Wellington Moisture Seal shampoo and conditioners. I love the Charles Wellington, just any of their sort of hair products I'm slightly obsessed with. But the Moisture Seal range is beautiful. My hair loves it, so I always do get those minis when I'm going away because I just feel like they work really, really nicely for me. And I just get minis as well because shampoos and conditioners, they're like $1.99, so if I don't use them up, it doesn't matter. I can just throw them away and then get some more for next time. It doesn't really matter. Whereas things like skincare, I will bring back with me because they can be a little bit pricier. And then also for hair, I'm going to take my OGX Reviving Anti-Breakage Keratin Oil, just because it's beautiful. So when I do wash my hair, if I don't use this, I know about it, and it can also be used to kind of get rid of any flyaway frizz and things like that. So I think that's just going to be my hair treatment. What else do I need? For cleaning myself, I'm just going to take a mini of the Soap & Glory Clean On Me. It's a creamy, I definitely prefer creamy shower gels and things like that as opposed to shower gels. So that is a beautiful little mini to take away with me, one that I will be very much enjoying using. And then I've also got boring things like deodorant, which is just a Dove roll-on, and then my Lush lip scrub. That can go in there. And then I think I'm pretty much done. I just need to decide on perfume, and I think what I'm going to do is take the Hugo Boss for Her, the scent, which I've recently spoken about on my blog, so I will link it below for you. It's just the perfect transitional sort of autumny scent, so that is going to go in there. And then I think, apart from toothbrush and toothpaste, that is done. So yeah, that was easy. Zip all of that up. So yeah, so that is kind of everything I'm going to take with me. I don't think I've forgotten anything. There might be really boring stuff like I said, toothbrush, toothpaste, razor as well, which I'll probably take my Venus Snap razor because it's a little sort of mini, so I can take that with me. But otherwise, that is pretty much all packed now, and I am ready to go. So yeah, that is it. I just need to find a little bag to put my on plane minis in, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I would absolutely love it. It would make my day. And yeah, I will see you all again very soon. See you then. Bye.